After the team's full-strength lineup suffered a shock defeat to Bournemouth, Arteta urged players to channel their frustration, anger, and fury into motivation for the upcoming Champions League semi-final. Arsenal will face Paris Saint-Germain in France on Wednesday. After a 0-1 loss at home in the first leg, the Gunners need an exceptional performance to reach the Munich final while also fighting for the Premier League runner-up spot. This season, Arsenal have dropped 21 points from leading positions. Post-match, Arteta was highly critical of the team's performance, urging them to respond in Paris. "We started the game executing many of our plans and should have killed it off, but we didn't. If you defend so poorly on 2 set pieces, you're in big trouble. Our defending was really poor, far below our standards. We now have frustration, anger, and fury. Ensure we use these emotions in Wednesday's match." Arsenal captain Ødegaard described the loss as a huge disappointment, saying, "We started well, scored, and felt in control, but after they equalized, we lost control. We never regained our rhythm, and the second half was unacceptable. We must look forward. A crucial match awaits, and we need to be ready to beat Paris Saint-Germain on Wednesday." According to RMC, Timber and Ødegaard may miss the Champions League semi-final second leg in Paris due to injuries, with Timber's absence more likely. Ødegaard was seen limping as he left the pitch last night. After the loss to Bournemouth, Arsenal youngster Lewis Skelly stood under a large stadium banner, reluctant to leave. The banner from Arsenal fans read, "Believe, take us to the Munich Champions League final." Despite taking the lead against Bournemouth, Arsenal conceded 2 goals in the second half, both from set pieces, a throw-in and a corner. Arsenal have conceded 31 goals in the Premier League this season, with 38.7%, 12 goals, from set pieces. This is the highest among all teams. According to statistics, this defeat was Arsenal's first in the Premier League since January 2022 when leading at halftime at home, when they were overturned 2-1 by Manchester City. The Athletic discussed Arsenal's set-piece woes. While their set-piece attack is often praised, their vulnerability to dead balls this season is concerning. Against Bournemouth, Arsenal conceded 2 goals from a throw-in and a corner. Excluding penalties, only Wolves, Southampton, Manchester United, and Ipswich have worse defensive records. As the season progresses, Arsenal's Premier League campaign has been marred by frequent basic errors, and goalkeeper David Raya's consistency has noticeably declined. The Gunners head to Paris with a 1-goal deficit, and if their attack doesn't improve, issues persist. While PSG's threat in open play may not surpass Real Madrid's, their coaching staff will likely target Arsenal's newly exposed set-piece defending weakness. After 35 Premier League rounds, Manchester City are just 3 points behind Arsenal. According to reports, Dembélé is expected to train with teammates on Monday. The French forward, who continued indoor training on Sunday, suffered a muscle strain in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final against Arsenal, missing Ligue 1's match against Strasbourg. The Frenchman is expected to be available for the Champions League semi-final second leg against Arsenal on Wednesday. According to transfer expert Romano, Bournemouth defender Huijsen is set to decide his future, likely this month. Huijsen, who scored against Arsenal and won his 4th Player of the Match award, is nearing a decision. Chelsea, Arsenal, and Liverpool are competing to sign the Spanish centre-back, whose release clause is £50 million. The composed player will evaluate all options before deciding. According to Relevo journalist Roger, Real Madrid are considering selling winger Rodrygo for €100 million. The report also notes Manchester City's long-term interest, while Arsenal recently inquired about the player. Rodrygo will discuss his role at Real Madrid before making a decision, per Mundo Deportivo. Arsenal are monitoring Sporting CP defender Diomande. French centre-back Saliba is Real Madrid's priority summer target, and if Saliba leaves, Arsenal will turn to Diomande as his replacement. Sporting CP reportedly demand around €80 million for the centre-back. In Monaco's League 1 match yesterday, Arsenal loanees Pires and Balogun started together. Pires, in fine form this season, left the game injured, with the extent unclear. Balogun, recently back from injury, scored a goal. Schalke 04's official social media posted a comparison of Arsenal's Champions League semi-final tifo with their own, jokingly captioning it, Champions League semi-final comparison match.